Today's new conditioning drill is expose your eagle. This is a fun one and it works in exposure. Don't need any props, just need a slack line. We're using this as a low line exercise. You can also utilize it as a little higher line exercise if you feel comfortable. But start low, build your way up. Expose your eagle, progression 1. Come onto the line and exposure. First thing we're going to work with is eagle arms. So left arm underneath, and we're going to do a wrap. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you can go deeper, try to take this hand and wrap it around. From there, you're going to shift the weight onto the right leg, and you're going to take the left foot over the right and touch 5 times the line on the other side of the weighted leg. So this is what I'm going to demo here for you. So 1, 2. Noticing I'm having to adjust to catch my balance. That's fine. I'm bending in the legs and letting the hips go back a little bit to find my balance. 3, 4, 5. Now I'll practice that same thing on the other side. This time it's right arm under. Trying to find that clasp in the hands. Slight bend in the weighted leg. Taking the right leg over, touching the line, and back 5 times. Okay, that's progression 1. Practice that a few times on each side until you feel pretty comfortable with the clasped arms, and then we're going to move on to progression 2. Progression 2 is just working with the legs now. So eagle legs. Putting the weight onto the right foot, and here the energy of my toes is kind of curling over the line. That's helping me to stabilize as I get into the pose. Arms are going to be out this time, weighted on the right leg, lifting the left leg up and over. This is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you can, get a nice tight cross on the legs and take this floating ankle and wrap it around. From there, I really kind of sink my hips down into the pose. Finding something that I can look at is a drishti and breathing. 5-second hold. We're close to that now, so I'll release, coming out, practicing the same thing on the other side. Now one side might be more funky for you, I know it certainly is for me, but always recommend trying it out. So to the left side now, putting the weight, left foot, curling the left toes around, slight bend, the left leg, wrapping the foot around. Here's the thing I want to point out too, I'm doing it right now, so I want to talk about it. If I need to save myself, let go of that leg lock, try to stay on the line. That's the goal. But if you can, hold the leg lock for 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and open back up. Practice that on both sides a couple times. That's progression 2. When you're ready, kind of going to combine those two, eagle arms and eagle legs, trying to hold that position on the line for 5 seconds on each side and working up to 10 seconds. Here's what that looks like. I'll demo my good side first, and then I'll work on my funky side. So I'm going to curl the toes over the line slightly, bend this leg, weight this leg. I start with my legs first, so getting them into position, sink down. Left leg's over, so left arm is going to go under, and I hold. Again, holding for 5 seconds, building up to 10, coming out. That's about a 5-6 second hold. If you want, really work this one side, get comfortable with it, but as always, try the other side, keep the body even. All the same cues, curl the toes over, slight bend, cross the legs first. Sink into it a little bit, eventually. So right leg is over, so right arm is under. So that's the goal. Build up to eagle legs and eagle arms and hold that position on the line in exposure for 5 seconds on each side, building up to 10 seconds on each side. It's called Expose Your Eagle. Have fun with this one. Send us your videos. If you have any questions, send us an email at slackerbats@gmail.com.